G'day Troopy legends and others watching. Today we're going to get into installing some 6.5-inch speakers, upgrade from the small 3-inch speakers that you can see under the dash there. First of all, I'm going to be taking all of the inserts, glove box and that on the center dash, and then I'll be taking the door card off, and yeah, we'll go from there. When taking these door handles off, they're a little tricky. All you got to do is there's one screw, slide the handle towards the front, pull it out, and then there's a little plastic clip that you got to pretty much turn back towards yourself, and then it slides off. But yeah, the little armrest / cup holder is from Connect 4x4. They're sick, definitely recommend. But yeah, when you're taking these door cards off, you want to be really careful when you pop the little plugs out, because you can tear them out of the door card and then they're useless. If any of this up to this stage looks easy, it's because the other side took me twice as long. So yeah, anyone can do it. Give it a go. So there is a small hole already inside the door there, and that's what I'm doing now, is I'm just measuring the center of the hole so that I know where the center of my speaker is going to go. Pretty much drawing a little crosshair just there so I can square it up like I'm doing. And then this template's got 4 holes in it. Just line each 4 hole up with your crosshair that you've made, and then you'll know exactly where center of your speaker hole will be. Alright, I believe these door cards are made out of MDF, which is quite a thin ply kind of material, but yeah, you can cut through it with a really sharp knife. So get to hacking, don't cut on the concrete, and yeah, cut that hole out. And then this is a little spacer that comes with the 6.5-inch speakers, just to bring it away from the inside of the door a little bit. Pre-drill some holes and get that screwed on. Now the fun part begins, hacking at the door yet again. The speakers do squeeze just into that little hole, but I've just made a bit of extra room just so there's no rubbing, wear and tear on the door. So get that cut out, a bit of vacuuming, clean all those metal shavings up. Obviously most Troopies don't have wiring in the doors, so got to drill some holes from the inside of the footwell out, and then in between the door and the body, difficultly drill a hole in there. All my cuts painted up so there's no rusting, and then you'll see in between there's some conduit. That'll be what I run the cable through. Alright, here's the boring part of putting the terminals on and some heat shrink. If you don't want to see this, skip through to 5 minutes and 10, and we'll get to putting the speaker in the door. Make sure when you've put the speaker in, you leave enough slack inside the door that if for some reason you need to take the speaker off, there's plenty of room to pull it out. Alrighty, time to take the radio out. Make sure you've got a little Go-Go Gadget extendo magnet, because if you drop one of these screws, bolts, down in behind the dash, it is a nightmare to retrieve. And I'm speaking from experience, so yeah, not fun. Alright, get this little sucker out. Disconnect all the wiring off the back. Make sure you've got a wiring diagram. I don't have the manual anymore, so I looked it up on the World Wide Web. Find the right cables, splice them, dice them, ready to roll. Now, if you're a Troopy owner watching this video and you're looking at upgrading your speakers, the most popular speakers that the guys are putting in the Troopies are 6x9s. I didn't go that direction because, well, for one, I found a great deal on these little guys, 6.5-inch speakers, and I didn't really want to do any more major cutting on the inside of the doors. But you'll see by the end of this video the result. The volume of these things is fantastic. I don't see why you'd really want to go anything bigger. I really wanted to solder all these wires together, but seeing these connectors were used for everything else, I thought I'd just, add to the chaos. I really wanted to make this video as least boring as I could, but you get that when you're wiring, etc. But yeah, if you want to see the final result of the speakers, skip through to 9 minutes. They're fantastic. You can hear them when the doors are closed, so I didn't get around to soundproofing the inside of the doors, but I would probably recommend doing that. But yeah, jump ahead, have a listen. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope this video has helped you. I recommend giving it a go yourself. It's doable if you have some basic tools, obviously. But yeah, thanks guys. Enjoy the rest of the vid. Look forward to seeing you on the next one.